Hi, I'm Robbie with VMI Dredges. You probably know that VMI has been manufacturing heavy-duty industrial-grade dredges for over 50 years. I'm here today to talk to you about what sets VMI apart from the competition. Specifically, we're going to look closely at the VMI Sabertooth horizontal cutter head and what makes it tougher, more efficient, and more productive than anything else on the market. First, we'll go over the features that make the cutter head so effective. Then we're going to stop by the test pond for a little demonstration. Let's get started. First, let's take a minute to talk about torque. The torque, or rotational force applied to the cutter head, determines the force applied to each cutting tooth and therefore the overall cutting power of the machine. Now, just for reference, the 2023 Dodge Challenger Hellcat boasts an impressive 707 foot-pounds of torque. In comparison, the VMI Sabertooth horizontal cutter head boasts a monster 2,569 foot-pounds. Now, besides giving you the power to chew through brush, weeds, and debris that would stop other dredges in their tracks, this gives you the ability for VMI dredges to attack dense mud and sediment without getting bogged down, keeping your dredge running smoothly and your project on schedule. Before we go out to the test pond for a demonstration, I want to show you just one more thing. Actually, it's more than one. It's 104. The 8-inch version of the VMI Sabertooth horizontal cutter head utilizes an impressive 104 cutting teeth to chew through compacted dirt and sediment with ease. With more torque and more teeth than other cutter heads, it's no surprise that the VMI Sabertooth offers a level of performance that is unrivaled in the industry. The Sabertooth can be equipped with paddle teeth, trencher teeth, or a combination of the two, giving you the freedom to customize your cutter to fit your project. This guarantees that you'll have the right tool for the job no matter what you're dredging. Let's be honest, most dredges suck. Like giant vacuum cleaners, they use large pumps to pull dirt and sediment from the bottoms of ponds and waterways to restore them to their intended depth. However, not all dredges suck equally. If you look at the cutter heads offered by our competitors, you'll see that they look similar at a glance. However, if you look closely, you'll notice that the suction inlet for the entire cutter head flows through one small round opening at the very center. Do they really think that an 8-inch wide hole can suck in all the material stirred up by a 10-foot wide cutter head? The VMI Sabertooth horizontal cutter head is the only one in the industry that utilizes a specially designed suction box to apply suction to the full width of the cutter head. This means that more of the dirt and sediment stirred up by the cutter head gets pulled into the dredge instead of muddying up the surrounding water. What does this mean for you? It means more efficient dredging, more production, and less muddying of the water or turbidity. That only leaves one question. What will you do with all the time you save by completing your projects more efficiently? While the 4-inch and 6-inch versions of the Sabertooth utilize fewer teeth due to their smaller size, all three versions boast the same impressive torque rating, the same full-width suction, and the same configurable tooth design. No matter which VMI horizontal dredge you purchase, your machine will come equipped with more cutter head torque, better suction, and more teeth than any other dredge in the industry. Now that you've seen what makes VMI horizontal dredges the preferred choice for contractors and municipal operators who demand the best, let's go see one in action. We're here at the test pond outside of VMI headquarters in Cushing, Oklahoma. It's the middle of winter and we had an ice storm earlier this week, but today we've got plenty of sunshine. Seems like a good time to demonstrate the awesome power of the VMI Sabertooth horizontal cutter head. Now, we've talked about how the VMI Sabertooth offers industry-leading torque, full-width suction, and more cutting teeth than any other cutter head on the market. Now we're going to demonstrate how the Sabertooth performs when it encounters different types of debris. Floating in the pond behind me is a brand new VMI MD815 horizontal dredge. We're going to feed it some debris for your viewing pleasure. We'll start off with some unconventional items just for fun, and then we're going to finish up by feeding the dredge some materials you're likely to encounter on job sites, like sticks and weeds. Should be pretty interesting. Let's get started.
Okay, we're going to get started with a big clump of pampas grass. Now, we wanted to show the dredge chewing through weeds, but it's the middle of February, so we had to make do with what was available here in Oklahoma. If we do it again, maybe we'll do cattails or something similar. As you can see, those weeds were no problem at all. They were chewed up by the cutter head and sucked right into the dredge. Let's try something a little more challenging. How about a bundle of sticks and brush? Again, the saber-tooth chewed right through our debris with no trouble whatsoever. The industry-leading torque provides the power to break up sticks and brush with ease. Now let's watch while the full-width suction inlet on the saber-tooth sucks in these plastic golf balls. No problem at all. Now let's try some tennis balls. Again, the saber-tooth handled our debris without even blinking. Next, we're going to try out these softballs. With a lot of dredges on the market, something this size would get stuck in the cutter head or even clog up the pump. But with VMI's recessed impeller pump design, passing a solid this size all the way through the dredge is no problem. Let's watch. Now we're going to put the industry-leading torque of the VMI Sabertooth to the test by feeding it some boards. We're going to start with a 2x2 and then move to a 2x6 and see how the cutter head holds up. Let's see what happens. Did you hear that board crunch as it went through the cutter head? The sturdy construction and the monster 2,569 foot-pounds of torque of the VMI Sabertooth made that 2x6 no problem whatsoever.
Today we're here at VMI headquarters. We've got a beautiful fall day and we're going to test out our MD815 horizontal dredge by feeding an entire round bale of hay. Now we've seen this dredge cut through brush and sticks and hay before, but never anything of this quantity. We've seen these dredges used in all kinds of applications where we've got weeds and grass to deal with, and we want to see how it's going to handle this. So let's get started. As you can see, that round bale was absolutely no problem for the MD815 and the Sabertooth cutter head. Chewed it up and pumped it through, no trouble whatsoever. We've got the remnants of an entire round bale of hay floating around in our training pond right now.
We hope you enjoyed our little demonstration. Now that you've seen the features of the VMI Sabertooth up close and you've seen its awesome cutting power in action, choosing your next horizontal dredge should be a no-brainer. VMI offers true industrial-grade machines that provide more performance and longevity than anything else on the market. Visit our website or call your VMI representative today to learn more. Until next time, I'm Robbie with VMI Dredges. Thanks for watching.